Hello everyone, and welcome back to Behind the Bulletin. Thank you for joining us today. Because what we're about to uncover is nothing short of explosive. For weeks, the internet has been buzzing. Theories have been spiraling. And fans have been holding their breath. And now, the moment has finally arrived. Jong Suk and IU drop a bombshell, the hidden story behind their first child rumors. A rumor that started as a whisper turned into a wildfire that swept across the entire K-entertainment world. But what is the real truth behind this shocking speculation? How did it begin? And why did both stars suddenly decide to break their silence now? Stay with us, because the story you're about to hear will send chills down your spine. Let's dive in right now. It all began with a single post, one blurry screenshot, shared at midnight on an anonymous forum. No source. No context. Just a cryptic caption. This belongs to IU and Jong Suk's first child. In minutes, the post had spread like wildfire. Within hours, it became the biggest rumor the Korean entertainment industry had seen in years. And by the next morning, the entire internet had erupted into chaos. Reporters, industry insiders, everyone scrambled to understand how a rumor so outrageous could explode so quickly. The screenshot showed what looked like the corner of a hospital registration card. A child's name blurred out, followed by a date that aligned eerily close to IU's hiatus several years earlier. And beneath that, almost invisible, two faint letters. LJ. Those two letters were all it took. People who had wanted to believe in the couple's romance for years suddenly found themselves spiraling into speculation. Comment sections were in flames. Is this real? Is this why they kept their relationship private for so long? The timing, the clues, it all fits too perfectly. Wait, was the breakup fake? Even though none of it was confirmed, the theory spread faster than anyone could stop it. By noon, major media outlets were already drafting headlines. Journalists camped outside agencies. Online sleuths dug through old broadcasts, old lyrics, old interviews, anything that might hint at a hidden child. And then came the video. A shaky clip, filmed secretly in a cafe, showing IU and Jong Suk seated together in the corner. They weren't doing anything unusual, just talking, laughing softly. But the person recording the video added a caption designed to ignite the internet. Discussing custody matters. That lie, paired with the footage, was enough to push the rumor into full meltdown. The clip racked up millions of views in hours. People slowed it down, zoomed it in, analyzed every micro-expression, convinced that the two stars were hiding the biggest secret of their careers. IU's fans defended her fiercely. But even they couldn't stop the wave. Reporters soon traced the video to a location in Cheongdam. The cafe owner confirmed that the two stars had indeed visited that day, but refused to reveal more. This refusal only fueled the frenzy. Then, just when the rumor seemed unstoppable, an unexpected witness spoke up. A staff member who had worked that day. Their comment shattered the internet. IU and Jong Suk were there for a meeting regarding an upcoming charity project. Nothing more. But the damage was done. Nobody wanted truth. They wanted the scandal. By late afternoon, IU's agency was flooded with calls. Jong Suk's team released a brief message asking the public to refrain from speculation. But the silence around the rumor only made it louder. People began analyzing IU's past lyrics. A secret I kept safe even from myself. A story I couldn't tell even when I wanted to. Fans linked every metaphor, every lingering musical theme, to the rumor. Jong Suk's old interviews, where he spoke about wanting a family someday, were suddenly twisted into clues. What nobody knew was that both stars were watching the chaos unfold from behind the scenes. Hurt, angry, stunned. Evening, the rumor reached its breaking point when a journalist claimed to have exclusive evidence tied to the child's identity. Teasers flooded social media. People waited breathlessly. The entertainment world held its breath. And then, everything changed. When the journalist's exclusive evidence was finally released, it wasn't explosive, it was absurd. The so-called evidence was a birth registration form. From a fanfiction forum. That's right. The fictional writing, created years ago by a fan, had been taken out of context, doctored, and repackaged as proof. The revelation triggered shockwaves across the internet. People were stunned, embarrassed, and furious that they had been manipulated. Netizens turned their anger on the anonymous accounts that had spread the rumor. Reporters demanded accountability. Fans demanded justice. That evening, IU finally posted a message. It wasn't long, but it shook the entire industry. My family, my friends, and even my staff were hurt by today's rumors. So was I. But the truth is simple. There is no child. There has never been such a secret. Please allow me to speak with honesty, not fear. Post garnered millions of likes within minutes. Then, roughly an hour later, Jong Suk followed with a message of his own. I have always respected IU, not just as an artist, but as a person. The rumor that circulated today was deeply hurtful and entirely untrue. We will be taking strong legal action. Agencies confirmed joint legal proceedings. For the first time, both stars were united publicly, not as lovers, not as parents, but as two individuals standing together against a massive smear campaign. But the real twist came next. A hacker group stepped forward, claiming that the entire rumor was orchestrated by an anonymous user who wanted to manipulate stock prices of entertainment companies. They released logs, chat screenshots, timestamps, digital breadcrumbs that revealed how the rumor had been planted, timed, and amplified. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't a misunderstanding. It was a calculated attack. The revelation stunned fans and industry insiders alike. IU and Jong Suk, upon learning the truth, held a private meeting with their legal teams. They agreed, the case must be pursued fully. For themselves, but to prevent future attacks on other artists. In the midst of this chaos, beautiful happened. Fans from both fandoms united, organizing support events, sending messages, hashtags defending the two stars. For the first time in years, items, often separate worlds, became one. Days later, IU posted a new photo. Just a simple picture of the sky with a caption, "Let's breathe again." The comment section exploded with relief. Jong Suk liked the photo within seconds, sparking another wave of reaction, but this time, it wasn't chaos. It was warmth. People celebrated the strength of the two stars. Their transparency, their calmness, their refusal to be broken by lies. In the end, the rumor that once threatened to destroy reputations did something unexpected. It brought clarity, exposed corruption. It united fans. It showed the world that truth, no matter how loud the lie is, will always find its way back. IU and Jong Suk didn't just drop a bombshell. They dropped the truth. And the truth was stronger than the rumor. The story that was meant to break them became the story that revealed who they truly are. In the end, what began as a wildfire rumor, sensational, reckless, and cruel, collapsed under the weight of its own lies. When Jong Suk, two of the most respected figures in the industry, stood firm in the middle of a storm designed to break them. Instead of falling, they rose. They faced the chaos with honesty. They confronted the attacks with clarity. And they proved that truth does not need drama or manipulation. It only needs courage. The rumor that once threatened to overshadow their careers has now become nothing more than a reminder that even the brightest stars can be targeted, that even the kindest people can be misunderstood, and that the internet, for all its power, never silence authenticity. But what truly shined through this ordeal was the unity of their fans. Thousands came together to support them, defend them, and stand by their side. And in that unity, something remarkable happened. The narrative changed. From chaos to clarity. From fear to strength. From rumor to truth. This story is not just about a false scandal. It is about resilience, integrity, and the silent power of people who refuse to be shaken. Thank you, from the bottom of our hearts, for joining us on this journey. Thank you for seeking the truth. Thank you for supporting the artists who give so much of themselves to the world. And thank you for watching Behind the Bulletin. As to continue bringing you stories that matter. Stories that dig deeper, reveal more, and honor the truth behind every headline. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and stay with us. Thank you.